Can you win this rook? White is winning here, but you must find the best moves, and first off, you only have two good ways of directly attacking them, those being knight to d5 and knight to d7, so let's take a look at those moves. First, knight d5 here, after black plays rook up to f7, very simply, you just don't have good follow-up, you can't attack them again or really make progress anywhere else, so this does not work. But what is better about knight to d7? Well, after black goes rook up to f7 here, what you would like to play would now be knight to e5 check, forking their king and the rook, but seemingly you cannot play that because black can capture with their pawn. However, if you see that your rook and their king are aligned on the d file, you'll see then that you can actually play knight e5 check anyways. Why? Well, you are still forking their king and the rook, but black cannot take you with their pawn because your own rook now pins the pawn to their king, so they cannot capture. Black's best thing to do here is to just capture this pawn, at which point you take the rook and you are now winning. So, rook up to f7 does not work. Black does have two other responses though. First, rook to e6 here. Now you can't play knight to e5 check and fork them, but you can play knight to c5 check and fork them with all the same ideas, just a different fork. Black will take the pawn, you capture, you are still completely winning here. Lastly, black can try rook down to f4, at which point you don't have an immediate fork, but you can play a very simple pawn g3, attacking them, and no matter if black goes down to f3 or captures you on g4, you'll have the same knight to e5 fork. Once again, no matter what black does, you capture, you are up a rook and completely winning.